Hello, good morning, my friends. How is everyone after this weekend? I had a very nice and relaxed weekend with my mom and my dad and my sister because we kind of met because my mom had her birthday last week. And so, yeah, I didn't get much writing done or any writing done, but I could relax a bit. So I'm very happy. Ooh, and Ian is here. Hello. What a surprise. Good morning, Ian. Special good morning to you. But of course also to Hugger, who's here. Hello. And Hugger has been so distracted today and is ready to hopefully focus during the stream. We will do this. We'll try and do this together. James is here. Hello. Good morning. Oh, and Ian wishes James a good shift. Carmen is here. Hello. Good morning. Oh, hello, beautiful Anja. Hello, beautiful Carmen. We're all beautiful people here. And everyone's saying hi. I feel like everyone's quite in a good mood. That's good. Ooh, I have to thank you for the iron fish. I have so much energy already. So it's really working. It is so much better than rosemary tea. Can't sit still. Cool. So can you tell a bit? Do you put it in your sauces, when you're cooking or in the noodle water or stuff? So do you really put it in your cooking dishes, whatever, regularly? Oh, so I really have to do this myself, not just leave it in my cutlery thing. Oh no, Ian, I have COVID, so I took advantage of that to be here. I'm hoping you don't feel any effects, so that you just can stay home and rest a bit. My son's teacher also has COVID, so it seems like it's going around again here as well. So we'll see what happens. And in 2 weeks, it's vacation time here, so I hope we all stay healthy. Yeah, but yeah, I hope you're doing so great. Oh, you boiled in the kettle. And use the water then. So today, yeah, I read about it too, that people put this iron fish into the kettle, boil some water so that the iron then is in the water, and then they use the water during the day for cooking, for instance. And yeah, cool, awesome. Maybe I also should just put it in the kettle then. But does it taste? Do you taste it then? Because I think iron is quite, yeah, has this special taste. So I'm just thinking about if I use it for coffee, for instance, because I use the kettle for my instant coffee. Yeah, but I will definitely, this would be actually really good because in the kettle I won't forget to put it in there, I just leave it there. Then whenever I boil water, I get iron water. Interesting. Yeah, I'm doing better now. Oh, on day 4. So thank you. Woke up after a creative dream, ready to write. Not bad. Awesome. So we'll go and jump into the first sprint soon. So yeah, I mean, that's probably why you tested yourself. That's why you know that you have COVID, because you had some symptoms. Cool gamer, hello, good to see you. Okay, you don't taste the person, and I have to have normal water for kids, or they notice, yeah. Yeah, they have usually more sensitive taste buds than we do. Let's have a look at the card, which is a good card for writers, I would say. It's the Eight of Pentacles, and in the booklet it says patience and determination, yeah, are the best ways to ensure your success. And I thought about how we often try to find hacks, to get to the finish line faster. Like we hope we find something so that we can quickly reach our goal. That's kind of also a thing in our society, hacks. And then I thought about this, that this trying to find hacks often leads us astray because we get distracted by just, can I find something that helps me write so much faster, or make up stories faster, edit faster, I don't know. So I think this card tells us to really work on the craft itself and stay patient and consistent with our efforts of trying to reach our goals and not give up, and not go too much from the technical side of things, but really pour ourselves into the work and enjoying the steps, you know. So, and I think the design of this card is really, 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 really beautiful. Again, love it so much. I think it's a very good card for our stream. And I will now jump to our first sprint. I will loop this one because it's just a 10-minute timer. It's a cat exploring the universe timer from my daughter. So enjoy 20 minutes warm-up sprint. Okay, let's end the first sprint. My internet, YouTube, everything's going wrong today. I don't know. YouTube asked me to sign up again. My internet connection is gone. I'm streaming over my phone right now, so I hope until my router is restarted that we can stream like that. I actually thought I had solved my problem with my internet connection because last Thursday it went pretty well, and I had deleted one gamer's platform from my computer because the internet told me this might be the reason I have problems with my upload bandwidth. But no, I still lost my internet connection. I opened up Scrivener, you know, to work on my novel because I have some files still in Scrivener that I'm transferring to my other writing program, maybe. And I know that Scrivener is also it's connected to my Dropbox, and I think Dropbox, Scrivener are also uploading stuff when they try to sync files. So maybe that is the reason for my internet struggles, and I shouldn't use Scrivener during the stream. I don't know, maybe, but I will and close Scrivener for now and maybe only use it while I'm not streaming, in the hopes that this is finally the one thing that always cuts my internet connection. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm kind of at a loss. So I will, in the background, also try to. I don't know if it's working. Oh, let me just wait a bit longer because I will have to sign into YouTube again. I don't know why this happened now. But first, let's have a look at the comments because I wanted to say hi to Heather, who is here. Hello. Where is she? Monday mornings. Let's just use this one. Hi, Heather. Then Carmen seems in a good mood today. She wants to prepare. I cannot keep up even with the comments now. Okay. First, also let's say hi to Loretta, who's also here and first appeared as Read Write to Row. And I found this comment from James very funny. Identity crisis. But oh yeah, interesting. Carmen also said she wants a timer where the space cat plays with the space duck and thinks the planet is a ball, which I will tell my daughter who made this cat timer for me. And she always loves to get some inspiration for another little project. So I will definitely tell her that. And Carmen has also been studying grammar for her editing course. Learned what parentheses and parentheses. And I think because I looked it up, I didn't know what this is. I think my daughter also just right now, she is writing a test today. And one little part of the test is also this, it's called differently in German. Don't ask me what it's called. But she definitely also had this in her German course because I think parenthesis is when you have like a person, comma, something is added there that attributes to, for instance, the person. I cannot explain it. Google it. Or probably you know what it is, but I cannot explain it right now. So yeah, my daughter actually has this right now in school as well, but she will probably forget it because it's just like an afterthought. with a lot of other grammar stuff she has to do right now. And we were just yesterday talking about a little bit complaining about it, like, who needs this anyways? And you're saying like, I wish I had learned this in school. So yeah, maybe I should tell my daughter, maybe it's not that, maybe it's useful after all, especially when you want to be a writer. Oh yeah, here is the comment I was looking for. My cannot be contained energy. I will make you a 7 bacon herb soup for Ian. That's very nice of you, Carmen. See what better iron level do for us. Better iron levels. Loretta had a lovely nap today and got to spend some girl time with her roommate. Ah, awesome. What is it called? Haha. Or do you want to know the German? What was it called? Attribution? I don't remember, honestly. I'm very bad at those things. Or did you want to make fun of me and want me to pronounce parentheses again? And hi, Anne. How are you on this wonderful Monday morning where my internet connection again is making troubles? Or, yeah. So, but still, we want to sprint, and I will try to, or maybe I don't have to sign in right now. Maybe I can just start another timer. Aha. Okay, so I will leave this signing into YouTube for another time, and we'll just start another sprint in the hopes that during the sprint my router will be back online, and I won't have to use my phone any longer. Okay, so let's just sprint. Enjoy. Okay, that was sprint number 2. How did everybody do? I think my internet is back up. Everything's good. Yeah, because I couldn't continue working, or I don't want to continue working with Scrivener right now. I want to see during the next streams if maybe Scrivener and Dropbox were the problem with my internet. So I looked up some things about editing because I really want to tackle the beach house, and I hope that with a bit more knowledge about the editing process, I will, yeah, be able to finally finish this one. We'll see. Oh, and ask what's the issue with Scrivener. I don't know. It's not Scrivener itself, it's my internet, and I think I during each stream I'm losing the internet somehow. And I have to restart my router. So something is wrong with my upload bandwidth while I'm streaming, and I'm trying to figure out what's causing this. So, and because it happened again during the stream while I was opening Scrivener, I was wondering if Scrivener and the Dropbox connection, something is maybe the reason for that. Because I'm not working in Scrivener, but I'm currently transferring some files. I mean, I'm just copying them. I'm not really transferring a file. I'm just copying text and bringing it into my other writing app and sorting them so that, it doesn't really matter. So that's why I thought maybe Scrivener is the issue here with streaming and being in Scrivener at the same time. I don't know. Editing is the worst. I'm not sure about that, but I feel like with the beach house, I have this manuscript. I've rewritten it. I'm still not happy with it, and I feel like maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. That maybe it's just the final fear, before publishing. They're like that I'm struggling with, that I just have to fight through. We'll see. But still, it doesn't. It's not too bad to learn a bit more about editing itself. It will be very helpful for me as a writer. So maybe it's just procrastination. Um, ooh, Loretta read a couple of chapters in The Shining that I've been reading since December. I also read The Shining like 2 or 3 years ago. I read some more Stephen King books, and I also read The Shining. Yeah, yes, I read it. Yeah, I also read it as a teenager, but yeah, 2 years ago I thought like, I should read Stephen King again. I also read Pet Cemetery is its English title. So yeah. Rosie K. Oh, hi, Rosie K. I'm very happy that you're here. Rosie K wants to write or draw, but unfortunately I have a 2-hour-long video to edit. Oops. And maybe you can use the next sprint, which will be 40 minutes. And yeah, but a 2-hour-long video is a lot to edit, I have to say. Yeah, and oof, that's weird. I hope you'll find a solution to it soon. Yes, I hope so too. It's really annoying. Each stream, except for last Thursday. Last Thursday, I thought, okay, I found the reason, but now it happens again. I'm trying to remember if I worked with Scrivener last Thursday, but I think so, yes. I've been working on this the last days. We will figure it out somehow. Okay, that would make sense if certain programs muck up the internet. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, the bandwidth, if it's too high, that's what I read online when I Googled it. Streaming and problems with streaming, and then it's usually something that causes the bandwidth to go like that I use too much during the stream. But nothing has changed. I mean, I've been streaming for 2 years now, and suddenly I have those problems. I don't know what. I also restarted my computer, like right before the stream, because I thought maybe that's the reason. But have you gotten outside feedback for the beaches? I should. My problem is I feel it's not ready for outside feedback yet, but I should. Yeah. Like I said, it's probably more psychic, no, not psychic, like my fear of giving this to someone that's causing my problems right now. Yeah, I will think about it. Oh yeah, I felt like my book sucked until I hit publish. It's normal. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's true. I just read during the weekend Stephen Pressfield's the what's it called? The War of Art. The War of Art. Yeah, because Ritual has a great new podcast interview with him. It's the second one already, and he also says that the finish line is the worst for the on the finish line the resistance is the highest. So if you've encountered this as well, you'll have like written 90% of the story, or you're almost there, and then you suddenly hit a wall. It's so typical, I think, because it becomes real. It's like, okay, people will actually read it soon. And then for me, it's like the fears double, like, it's so bad, it's not good enough. Um, Resistance. This is like the 8th time you've read it. It's a favorite of mine. My reading slump has really slowed me down. Oh, it's so good. 8th time of reading Stephen King. Whew. Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to read. I also remember with Pet Cemetery, I think I hadn't read it before. It was the first time I read it. And it's just fun to. I think Stephen King has really a relaxed way of writing. He's very good at sucking you into the story, and then it's just fun to read. Heather edited HDQ and updated my reading spreadsheet. Awesome! James the Stand is my favorite Stephen King novel. Yeah, especially the uncut version. That's what I wanted to say. Isn't this really, really, really long? I think I started to read The Stand, but I never finished it. I think my sister read it. She also read The Tower. I think there are several The Tower books on there. So she read more books. I mean, she's better at reading than I am. Okay, luckily game videos are easy to edit since I don't do anything fancy. Okay, I'm just making sure to cut out any pause, breaks, and interruptions. I'm playing a kitty game called Stray. Oh, it sounds cool. Okay, so you might be able to finish editing the video during my next sprint. That's good. 11/22/63 is my favorite Stephen King book. I don't even know which one that is. 11/22/63. Is this kind of an inside joke, or is this really the title of a Stephen King book? Is this a newer one? Can I post a link to your YouTube live in Discord next time I catch you on time? Of course. Of course you can. You can always invite new people to our stream. And if you think outside feedback maybe would be good to help you move this manuscript along, I'd say go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I feel I'm not there yet. I mean, I have my editor who I could send it to, or just even send the story line. I feel I've been feeling like just something is still missing. That's my main problem. I write down what I find good about my story to maybe I just have to get over it somehow, Pet Cemetery is my favorite king. See? My favorite novel series is 4.2 million words. My definition of long is different. Hey, yeah. Ooh, Carmen knows the game. Stray is the best game. My kids have played it so many times. Okay, so I have to tell my kids about it. I have to do the circles. Yes, you do, Anja. It's okay. Der Anschlag in German. I haven't read it though, but now it makes sense. It's a date, and yeah, I felt like stupid when I was. What title is this? I've never seen this one. I have not read any King yet. It is something I'm going to do this year. Awesome. Yeah, in my teens, I think Stephen King was one of the first authors, writers I really dug into. Like I was going to the library, getting the next Stephen King book and the next and the next. And at some point, I think I read a bit too much, like at some point I was like, I feel every book feels the same. I'm pretty sure he also has some inner storyline, or his style, of course, is kind of similar with each book. So at some point, because I was reading so many of his books, it felt like a whole blur, it was all the same at some point. That's why I stopped reading Stephen King. Rosa K. Ooh, that's awesome. I love kiddie games. Yeah, I will. Ooh, that's a good one for my kids. It's about the Kennedy assassination. I didn't even know that, honestly, that he wrote a book about the Kennedy assassination. My cat is called Trash Pancake. Yeah. Oh, Heather also. It is a title about the shooting of JFK. Yeah. In high school, Stephen King was forbidden fruit. We weren't allowed to read his novels for our quarterly reading weeks. Oh, no one told us what we could read and couldn't read. So I was lucky. And even in the library, I mean, back then you still had to go to the person on the counter, to get your book to be allowed to take it with you, but no one ever bothered like, you're too young. And I always loved the horror section. Like I also loved Anne Rice, for instance. I talked about her before, that she was one of my favorite writers back then. I think in Germany they are not as strict about age and reading, what kind of books you are allowed to read. And of course, yeah, the forbidden fruit. So James read him all the time. Oh, see, Carmen didn't read any King either. Yeah, religious school. Okay, of course, yeah. Loretta, same. We also had a rather long list of classics. Ooh, they would get us expelled if they found out we read them. Oh my God. No, it's not like that here in Germany, that you can get expelled for reading a certain book. I wouldn't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, Anne, but there are some books forbidden here, like Hitler's, I don't know the English title. The English Mein Kampf is forbidden, so you cannot buy it, I think. But that there are certain books you are not allowed to read. I don't know. I would say that's not like that here. My mom, however, let me read whatever I wanted from the library. She told me to just keep my mouth shut. Yeah. Oh my God, Christian school, they controlled everything we did. Oh my God. I mean, we also have Christian schools here, but I don't think they are as strict. I don't know. Maybe there are some, but oh, you used the German title for Hitler's book. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Ian has read King on writing, but I have to stand in my TBR pile here. Its size intimidates. Yeah, I also have Stephen King's in German. I have it here. Life and Writing is the German title. So yeah, maybe I should read it again. In Australia, there is a book written by someone that turned out to be a confession. And it was pretty gory. Ooh. And you also did you read it as a teen or? Ooh, so um, just to so people thought it was fiction, like a fiction about a serial killer or something, and then it turned out to be a confession. They actually found dead bodies. Ooh, that's kind of interesting and a little bit intriguing. Yeah, yeah, Stephen King just has a great way of writing, talking, like I also loved reading it. He's just so easy to read, and yeah, it's just great at writing. Very gifted, I have to say. My religious school was actually more tolerant than Loretta's. When you're ready, we should buddy read it, yeah. Maybe that's even more pressure then. So, yeah, 2025? Our Christian schools are all over the spectrum on these things. Yes, of course. There are different schools, and then, yeah, some are more strict and others aren't. And yeah, I just think that it kind of backfires when they're really strict on about certain things. I mean, me as a parent, I would say that's not a good way to go, because then, especially those books, when you have a list like those books are forbidden. I mean, of course, a lot of teens will be like, "Ooh, why are they forbidden? I want to know more." Like that's kind of stupid, this strategy. Oh, Loretta will try to get out of her reading slump by 2025. Yeah, we will get there, Loretta, I'm pretty sure. Um, okay, a 40-minute sprint is up. Time. We have to stop procrastinating. I hope Endhugger is really focused right now and working. And we will join Endhugger now too. Enjoy 14 minutes. Okay, sprint number 3 is done. I hope you were successful during the sprint. Rosie K with editing, maybe. And yeah, I was reading about editing, not video editing, but the beach house, and thinking about my first scene and yeah, how I can make it a bit better. You know, like I think the first scene is very important to yeah get the readers hooked with your book. So yeah, so but most of the time I was just reading just towards the end of the sprint. I was like, wait a minute. Do I actually do this with my first scene? I think I have a good start into the scene. Like the first sentence is like good. But then the development of the scene is I have already worked on it with in regards to info dumping, that it's not info dumping, but still yeah, because the first scene is very important to understand, of course, what's happening next. And so yeah, but as I usually say, working on something is so much better than just thinking about it and feeling like it's not good enough and not doing anything. So I can always recommend try to do something with your manuscript to to get it where you want to have it. Oh, okay, Rosike, I'm 1 hour into the video. So close. Awesome. So you like halfway there. Christian joined us, yeah, before I forget. Hi, Christian. Hello, hello. And Sophie drank some coffee and wrapped up into blankets. It's snowing again. Yeah, here it's raining, not snowing. It's too warm. And this reminds me, aren't you streaming again this afternoon with the 3 nuts? Michael was here last week on Thursday. I think I'm not signed into YouTube because YouTube kind of threw me out. I will, during the last sprint, I will try and get the link. Oh, can I find it right now? Let's stream. I think I saw. It shows me the 3 nuts, 3 wishes for Cinderella trailer. 3 Haselnüsse für Aschenbrödel. You should talk about it during your stream. Damn it. I think I saw Violet putting up an announcement. Ah, there it is. Okay, live in 4 hours. Let me share. Oh, I cannot. Oh, yes, I can at least share. The internet, YouTube, everyone's trying to get me. The 3 nut stream. So here is the link. I hope it's working. I hope the link is working. What kind of strange? Yeah. So Ian finished typing up notes from my dreams. Awesome. There were lessons for life in there. And maybe a short story too. Wow. Oh no. Oh yeah, I totally get that. 3 nuts is at 3 p.m. CT on Violet's channel, but I won't be there because nerves. I get this. Oh, Kelly is replacing you. Okay. Yeah, I totally get this, that you don't want to be live on screen when you're thinking of your mom all the time. When will you know? I mean, when will she get out of the surgery, or when will she wake up? I don't even know if she has to be fully, fully unconscious. I don't know how you say it in English. When will you get the relieving message that everything is okay? Like how long do you have to wait until you know everything is fine? Let us know. It sounds like it will take some hours when you say that this afternoon already, or this afternoon still you need to do some. You cannot stream because of nerves. Okay, last sprint for today. I'm sorry, I'm a bit not so focused because I struggle with technical stuff. Let's use another timer. Let's have because I'm getting hungry. So let's do a 20-minute cupcake timer as a end for today's stream as the final sprint. Oh yeah, okay. She said her surgery will be at noonish, yeah. And it shouldn't take more than 90 minutes, yeah. She said she messaged us when she's awake. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yes, and of course your mom also won't really know how long. Maybe it will start later than expected. There are a lot of things happening in yeah, a lot of things are happening, so they have to plan all the operations, and so yeah. Hospital, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, but you will at least this evening you will know that everything is okay, and so everything will work out fine. Yes, cupcakes. We need cupcakes, all of us, and we deserve cupcakes. That's the most important thing. We deserve cupcakes, lots of cupcakes. So last sprint, enjoy. Okay, my friends, that's the end of my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time or got some things done. I'm quite happy. I will continue reading after I've made some breakfast because I'm really hungry right now. And Sophie, I hope, yeah, just tell your mom, give your mom greetings from us when you talk to her, maybe this evening. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. And if you want to join me, I would be very glad to have all of you. And I hope that I won't have any internet problems tomorrow. We'll see about that. Ciao, ciao, my friends. Bye.